Hi,
Hi.
welcome back to, or unless you're a first time listener, to the lounge.
Welcome to the
Welcome
lounge.
to the lounge, where we talk about serious and unserious things,
Mostly unserious.
maybe. Uh, and yeah, I just hope you guys can, grab some popcorn,
There's some M&Ms in there.
throw some M&Ms, yeah, and
Get comfy for
get
episode
comfy.
3.
Yes, sir. Episode 3, we're on a roll. Okay, that's crazy. So how you doing today?
I'm good.
How's your overall, it's really funny asking her this kind of question because I'm around her all the time, so it's like I kind of already know. But for the people out there, what
Oh.
kind of energy are you feeling today? How are you feeling right now?
I feel good. I feel chill.
Yeah.
Yeah. How
Okay.
about you?
I feel tired.
Yeah.
Uh,
A little hungover?
a slight hangover, but for the most part, I feel really good. So yeah,
That's great to hear. So happy for you.
thank you.
You're welcome.
So what do you want to talk about today?
You're starting it off.
Oh,
So I
fuck.
don't know why. I thought you were on top of things.
Anyways, I need to stop saying that word. Okay, so there's some things
Okay.
there's some things I've been trying to like. I've been doing a lot of playback and listening to some of our previous recordings, and there's a lot of words that I say repeatedly. One of the words being "anyways," so I'm gonna try to cut back on using the word "anyways."
Anyways, so what are you gonna?
So today's first topic.
You're thinking about every
I'm
single
yeah. I'm very.
word.
I'm gonna look and sound crazy. Anyways, damn.
That is a crutch word for you.
Okay. What are we too young for? Let's start there.
You give me an example.
What am I too young for? What I'm too young for is club life, party life.
You're too young for it.
I am. Hold on. Am I too young?
Yeah.
No, never mind. I'm too old for that. What am I too young for?
I know I'm too young to rent a rental car.
That's sad.
Mm-hmm.
Are you?
25, I think. I think you can rent one. I think you just have to pay more or something. I don't know. In my head, I have it. For some reason, everyone talks about you can't rent a car until you're 25.
I think that's right.
Yeah.
What am I too young for?
I'm too young to join the AARP.
That's crazy.
But I keep hearing that there's really good benefits, and you should join while you're young to get to reap the benefits.
I'm too young to have Life Alert.
I don't know about that. That's debatable.
Nah.
You had a pretty serious fall about a month
Shut
ago.
up. It's crazy. I don't even remember the fall. That's the sad
What do you
part.
mean you remember the fall? You blacked out? You had that?
Yeah, that's probably what happened.
See, Grandpa needs Life Alert.
What happened?
At work.
Oh shit! Yeah, at work.
Oh my god.
I fell so many times this year. Remember we went on that walk?
Yes, yeah. And you I didn't realize you hurt yourself on that fall.
So I guess I'm too young for Life Alert.
I don't know. That's debatable.
I'm too young for Life Alert.
Okay.
I still got to go through my young phase this year.
Mm-hmm.
What else are we too young for?
I'm too young for a knee replacement. I feel like
yeah.
I need one, but
yeah.
I don't know. I'm scared of that's the one thing I'm scared of about getting older is having to need a knee replacement. Because first of all, that's an elective surgery. Second of all, that's gonna be expensive. Third of all, that is an intense recovery. It's an intense surgery and recovery. My knees get hurt, man.
Mm-hmm.
But don't think I'm not doing anything about it. I do my little knee exercise, my little knee stretches.
She be hopping around and stuff.
I do. Trying.
I don't be doing shit.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I just kind of
wear a knee brace.
It is what it is. I wear my knee brace when I need to.
Day.
Yeah. Call it a day. Hopefully nothing bad happens.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess I really didn't think too hard about that. I thought it would just come to me automatically, what I'm too young for. But too young for a mortgage. Am I too young for a mortgage?
Well,
or is it just a different mindset on mortgages?
Well, not mindset. We're just in a different time. Like people back in the day would get married at 18, have a house. But I mean, some people still
It's
do
like
that.
crazy.
I know, married young, have kids young, and have a house. But like houses were significantly cheaper
Cheaper,
for them.
yeah.
So I think at this day and age, it feels a little bit too young to be having
Yeah.
a house.
Yeah.
I know it's ambitious, but like I want to build a house.
That'd be dope. I would
Maybe,
love
like,
that,
and
but I'm
customize it.
sure it's probably hell expensive.
Well, actually, I know nothing. I don't know why I'm sitting
I
here
mean,
saying.
you're gonna say you're gonna find like the location and
the land,
yeah, there's gonna
contractors,
be a lot in that.
and yeah.
What else am I too young for?
Did I say one already? Is it your turn?
I mean, we've been just kind of rattling
Oh, I
things.
thought we were
I
going
said
back
too
and
young
forth.
for a mortgage, but then I changed my mind on that.
Oh, you really haven't had a solid.
I really haven't, honestly. I'm in that weird state. I'm in that weird
You're
age
in
in my
weird.
life where it's like, am I actually too young for it, or am I hitting like right there?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 27, by the way, in case you guys don't know.
I'm 24
So
years young.
that's my point of reference when I say I don't know if I'm actually too young or if it's like right there. I don't know what else I'm really too young
I'm
for.
too young to be paying bills.
That's cat.
No.
That's cat.
No. I feel very firmly about that. I'm too young to be working.
Okay. Miss Soft Life over here.
Yes. Thank you.
What are we too young for? I don't even know. I don't even know why. Oh.
It seems like it would be an easy.
I was thinking about that. I'm
Like,
like I
too
feel
old
like
for
it should be pretty easy. Like going on cruises. I think maybe I'm too young for that.
I think that'd be nice.
It would be nice, but I'm not old enough for that.
You think
I
people?
feel like people who go on cruises are like families and like older couples.
One of my friends, the wedding that we just went to a week ago, they're leaving for their cruise like this weekend.
What are they? How old are they?
Kayla's my age and Willie's your age, I think, or a little bit older. Kayla's 24, turning 25, and Willie's like 27.
They got old souls.
No, I think it's for young
Nah,
people too.
I don't think so.
You could like mess around on the plane or the boat, just run around. And there's like food and entertainment. I'm telling you, it's fun. I know that I've been on a cruise, but like the stuff that they have on cruises, I've done. Like it's fun. Like going to a Christmas show, it's actually a good time. You think it wouldn't be, but like they're cracking jokes and the performances are beautiful and it's very good. Trust me, take my word for it. It's really good.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm in that prime stage where I'm not too young for something.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, the world is our
Oyster. Why'd you change the hour?
Because it's my oyster too.
No, but I'm in that right. You're 24, so you're still a little too young for things. I'm at that right age.
I guess. The world is still my oyster though.
You can't buy a rental car.
I can technically, but like I think there's like it's more expensive because a liability or something.
Yeah, you're a high liability.
I've never gotten into a car accident. You have. So,
no.
Yeah.
Different.
You've been involved. I've never even been involved.
She's ran into a parked cars and I got rear in it. That's two different
ran
situations.
into parked cars. I've literally tapped them. Like
tapped them.
I was able to wipe the little mark off.
That's not the side of your bumper, side of your car. It looks like
the side of my. That's because that was not me. My car was parked and they wrecked my stuff. They did.
Oh. So how you get a pass for someone wrecking your stuff, but when someone wrecks my stuff, I don't get a pass?
Because your car was totaled. It's different. My car.
No, it's not. It's the same thing.
Whatever.
Disrespectful.
That makes me sensitive, huh?
Anyways.
We should like keep a tally going.
Yeah, that's like the third one already.
That's funny.
Yeah. So yes, to conclude that topic, I thought that would be a more in-depth topic, and no, I feel like I'm at that right age to do whatever I want, and
with
not
your
feel
oysters.
Too young to do it.
With all your oysters.
Yeah. Okay.
Moving on. Let's talk about club culture. We only live in Minnesota, so it's not like there's a crazy club culture here. But there is still club culture where like you can buy sections, have bottles, have bottle girls bring you bottles with the sparklers. I was just thinking of that tweet where They're in the club. They had bottles brought over. They went to pay for it and it got declined. So then they're like, the bottle
Oh
goes holding
yeah,
the card declined.
that's embarrassing.
That's so embarrassing. What the heck? But anyway, so club culture, I just see like discourse on Twitter. I think you've seen it too, where people are just kind of fed up with it. Like buying a section is a waste of money and expensive. People don't even go to the club to dance. The music that's being played isn't dancing music. So yeah, what are your thoughts on club culture? You're not really a big
I'm not a big club goer in general. I think as a guy, girls, you could talk from your point of view, but as a guy, it's so awful. Um, one, music. I'm a kind of a dancer type of person, and lately I've noticed that there's not a lot of clubs that really like dance floors, really, or if there's dance floor, people aren't dancing; they're just talking on the dance floor. So
Mhm.
it feels weird to like go crazy on the dance floor.
There's definitely that stigma about dancing. Like it's like people are judging others for what they're doing, but also it's like, and then they don't dance because of it. People are like, why aren't people dancing? Because they don't want to get recorded and put on Twitter or get judged for dancing. Or
Yeah. So that's one thing. Also, I'm a guy, so guys dancing really hard compared to girls dancing really hard. I'm sure it's a little different perspective on that as well. Now, I'm a good dancer, so I get away with it a lot better than some people do, but still,
oh, so we think it's maybe like
I
the
think
people get
it's,
the short stick or the guys who can't dance very
so the
well.
guys who can't dance really well, it's bad, and then the guys who try too hard at dancing. I have the understanding, okay, how hard do I need to like
What do you mean
dance?
by like dancing on themselves, trying to like catch
All
a
the above.
wine?
So if a girl's dancing, she's having fun, and a guy is like trying to like make his way into something when obviously the girl isn't trying to do that, that's doing too much. That's trying too hard. Another trying too hard is you over here doing a whole Chris Brown music video routine in the middle of the dance floor when it's simple, just do a 1-2 step. Just chill out. Now, if the dance floor breaks in half, and
Oh,
all of a sudden it's a dance battle, go crazy, go
oh, that'd
stupid.
be
I
so
love
fun.
that. I
I've
would
never
love that.
witnessed that.
I would love that. Or if it's like a dance circle, okay, go stupid. But if everybody's kind of like crowded and you over here just crumping and going crazy, chill out, relax. Um, so yeah, that's one part of uh club culture I think is like missing and also kind of like a negative in a way at times. I think another thing that I don't like as a guy is the amount of other guys.
And that's kind
It
of why
like
the
as a single guy, if I don't know, you don't know what's going on around you. Uh, there's times where it's like there's like hyper aggressive dudes that I don't know, they kind of give off like a certain kind of like super tough, like we're all here to have fun and enjoy ourselves, get some drinks in the system, do some dancing, maybe pick up somebody. But there's some people that's just way too like aggressive, too macho, um, and like too cool. I don't like the too cool dudes. I don't like the too cool dudes. I don't like them at all. Like,
like the ones
how
that
you in
just
a dance club with Beyonce playing in the background and you just stern?
they only dance like men's music.
Yeah, you just kind of like bobbing your head. You just too cool to like. I know you feeling the rhythm. I know you feeling the beat. I know you want to dance, my boy. Just dance. It's okay.
Yeah, definitely. Like there needs to be like a break,
Sing to the song or something. Do
break the
something.
stigma.
But like
Yeah.
you over here acting too cool. If you're gonna act too cool in your bedroom. Don't act too cool out in public like that. That's just
They're just there to hold the
doing too
walls.
much. Yeah, it's doing way too much.
I don't know. I feel like club culture for women is different. I mean, from the people, for how I am and the group I roll in, we don't really press the bell, all that stuff. Not that we go to clubs very often, but when we're going out, we just like go and dance within our little circle. So we're not like worried about other people. I mean, yeah, there's like the creepy guy that'll like come in and we're just like, okay. So then like, especially when I go with Zoe, she's really good about being like, okay, you can go leave now. Like you can leave us alone. She's really good at that. So I can just like, rely on her to take care of that. But yeah, for my experience in clubs, it makes me think of when I had no concept of what a section was. And in Vegas, I think when I went with, was it in Vegas? There was a time where can't remember the specific situation, but I went somewhere where there were sections, and it was pretty empty already when we had got there. So I just sat down in one, and then someone at one point was like, "I don't think we're supposed to be here," and I learned what a section was. So, but yeah, I don't know. I've never been like invited to a section. I think I've only been to one or two clubs in my lifetime, but I don't know. It seems like it would be fun from the outside, but at the same time, too, it's a lot of money.
That's another one of those like weird things where it's like you buy in a section just to sit there
It's
and talk
probably
in loud music.
yeah,
I don't get it. I don't understand it.
yeah.
Why are we here in this loud area just to sit down,
And it's kind of,
drink, and yell at each
do
other?
you think it's kind of like an attention
It
grab
is an
too?
attention
Because
grabber. Like,
people
look
know
at
that you
us.
spent at least $1,000 for that section,
Just to have a
and
conversation.
there's bottle girls with bottles and sprinklers. What are they
I don't
called?
know what the hell they're
Lighters.
called, but they're doing way too much.
You know, so I don't
Way too
know.
much.
I wouldn't be opposed to just doing it one time, like buying a section with friends just to see what the vibe is like. At the same time, too, you never really see women buying sections, right?
Girls don't buy sections.
They get invited
Unless it's like a weirdly rare thing where it's like their birthday or something and they want to do like that. But normally, girls who do that, they're normally going out for dinner and then they go to the club afterward to have fun. But like buying a section in a club just to sit down, I don't know. It just
It's
doesn't make
weird.
sense.
Like you drop like 1,500 for a few hours on one night, you know?
It's nuts. That's crazy.
Yeah. And then they bring over like the expensive alcohol,
Yeah.
which doesn't even taste
It's
good. Let's
a
be
whole bottle of
let's
whatever.
be for real. Yeah.
And it's like hyped up prices. So if you
Mhm.
you can buy
Yeah.
that same bottle outside and it's much lower.
Which is crazy.
So it's like
what
you're
a
not
weird
even
concept.
you're not even financially like smart to even like
I
why are you doing
wonder-
that?
Yeah, I wonder like how that concept came to be about. Because when you break it down like that, that sounds insane.
Yeah.
Why would any like fiscally responsible person do that?
It's
So I
all
wanted
it's
to
all
know
a show.
where. Yeah,
It's all a
where it
show.
began. But yeah, for me, Friday night, Saturday night, I'm fine with going to just any. Oh, also, you know what I'm curious about? People who have sections. Do you think they have to pay like the $20 entry fee, or do you think their name's like on a list they can just pass by?
I couldn't tell you. I've
Like,
never
what
bought a
if-
section, so I
What
don't know
if-
what comes with that.
But I'm fine with like finding a bar that doesn't have an entry fee, that plays decent music, and there's a dance floor. There's a basement bar here in Minneapolis. Good go to.
That's another thing about club culture that crazy that like makes me lose my mind is like entry fees.
Mm-hmm.
For guys, it's more expensive
Mhm.
than girls.
Or like women are free until a certain time.
Yeah.
And
And it's like if a guy wants to get in there, you have to pay $20+. And it's like, why? Like
cash grab.
if everybody else can get in, and by everybody else, women can get in for free, then why can't guys get in free? We know why, because
Well-
the women are the.
Yeah.
But
The attraction.
actually, I was thinking about this. They say the women are the attraction, but I feel like a lot of women go to bars knowing that guys are going to be there because
Yeah.
the guys could pay for their drinks.
But then if there's too many guys, I think
Yeah, it becomes
it's a
weird.
ratio thing.
Yeah, I figured it's a racial thing too, but like is the attraction the girls or is it just they both work with each other? Because I feel like girls will go to the club, but they go to the club because they know that they could get free drinks.
Not only because
Not only. I don't think it's only just like
Mhm.
guys don't go to the club only because of women,
Mhm.
but at the same time, that plays a part.
Mhm.
So it's like, I don't know. I think that's a little nuts. When I've gone on like a few dates and I'm going to whatever spot and they're like, yeah, it's 20 for you and 10 for the girl. I'm just like, and I know I have to pay for both, so it's
Yeah.
like extra money for me. So
when we
it's
went to Vegas with Zoe and end of the year, beginning of this year, we went to that club.
yeah,
It was different prices
Mhm.
for you and me.
I'm just like, is there like a discount if we're already in a relationship or something?
We are dating.
Yeah,
Can we
If we're already, if we're already
25?
linked up, I promise you we'll buy like 3 shots. Just
That's
It was
funny because
something.
we went to that club in Vegas. We didn't buy anything, did we? Did we?
what club?
I don't know what it was called.
The one where we were supposed to be all dressed up and we
Well, we
weren't.
weren't necessarily supposed to be all dressed up. We were.
We
just a
bought
little
shots. I know
underdressed.
for a fact we bought shots.
We
'Cause I remember
did.
sitting with John, staying with
Oh.
John, and we were waiting by the bar for drinks.
Oh, okay. I just know that we got waters while we were there. That's all I remember. I don't remember the
Maybe
shots.
that's what it was.
Yeah, probably the waters.
Oh, because I think I think it was just waters because we drank prior to going to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good move, guys. That's what you should do.
It's
Pre-game.
cheaper.
Pre-game,
Especially
you
in
already
Vegas,
drunk, you already
One
lit.
mixed drink is $20.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
That's nuts.
Yeah. Another thing too is this is Vegas related, kind of club-ish, but like we went to a club, not with you. This is in my single days. But we went. We just had a promoter that got us in for free, and then we were talking just to guys that were there, and they're like, yeah, we paid like $200-300 to get in. To get in,
Mm-hmm.
then you're a man. So if you're gonna talk to a woman, you're probably gonna have to buy her a drink, which is
Mm-hmm.
like 20. That's insane.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I don't think there's anything positive about going to a club for a guy.
Mhm.
There's like the only thing you could
Especially if
possibly
you're
get out of
broke.
it, unless you go into it with the good intentions of just trying to have fun and dance and maybe have a good time with some
Yeah, and you can do
friends.
that for free at a bar.
Yeah. But
So
if you're not there for all that and you're trying to go there for women, there's no guarantee you're gonna leave with a girl. So you going into the club paying X amount of dollars just to stand by the wall,
with your
look
drink,
cool with your drink, barely nod your head to a song I know you want to go crazy to, just for you to try to holler at a girl. She get a free drink out of you, and then after that you go home by yourself.
Also,
Sling.
yeah,
It's not it.
yeah, I'd stay home if I was a guy.
It's just not it.
But bars are fun. We still haven't gone to. I guess we went to the club. We haven't got to a bar together here. Let's go to the basement bar.
Where were we? Man, my God. Where were we yesterday?
I guess that's a bar, huh?
Yeah.
That's not the same.
That bar was crazy. There was like 5 different restaurants in there. I was like,
Yeah,
why is there
it's
so
a
many
food
spots?
hall. There's a few food halls in the area.
Yeah.
Like the place that I went to by myself that one time. That we can get to later.
Yeah, we
But
can talk
this
about
food hall, but that one wasn't. Yeah, but like we haven't been to like a club or a bar where we could just like dance. I want to dance.
Yeah. I'm down for that. But it has to be like a good time. So
Yeah, it
it'll
would
be
be.
like a Saturday night.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like it's gonna. Yeah, you gotta make sure I'm gonna have a good time. I thought
Oh
that's
no
what you
no
meant,
no no
like
no.
a good
I mean
time,
like
not
yeah,
working.
like I'm not working the next day or anything like that.
Right. Yeah. Okay. And the weather's nice, so we're not gonna be miserable.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it just really seems like, in conclusion,
Club
it was not
life
at least for people
sucks.
who
for
don't have
men at least. That's another thing. I wanna top. If you have a guy group and all of y'all staying on the wall, y'all look crazy. Don't go to a club just to stand by the wall and look at other women. Either get a section or start dancing.
Yeah, like don't care. I think we really just need to break free of the chains of like people's opinion. Like let's go and do things because we want to, because we're having fun.
Yeah.
Like, dance, even though we
Have fun with it.
like listen, y'all.
You don't even have to dance. If you know you suck at
I was gonna
dancing,
say I'm not a good dancer. I still dance.
you're not the worst dancer though.
Yeah, I can keep to the beat, but
Yeah.
it doesn't look good.
Yeah, okay. Don't want to scare the folks at home. Just if you don't even feel comfortable with dancing, you can sing the song if you know the song, or like I don't know, look like you're having a good time. Don't just look tough.
Flex.
What are you looking tough for?
The
If
other
you want to
men-
be tough, just sign up to be security for the club.
Yeah,
How about that?
honestly.
That'd be a lot easier for you.
Yeah.
You still get to hear the music. You still get to see the women as they come in and out, and you get to look tough. You know, and then you can use your toughness if you want to kick somebody out. You can,
Hey,
yeah.
it's time
Hey,
to go.
all right,
Let's go. Come with me.
come with me. I can imagine getting kicked out of a club though. That's
It's kind of embarrassing. You're gonna give a lot of people the ick. Yeah.
I guess another really stupid thing, and this is just me specifically, is going to clubs. I feel like I'm not super tall, but I'm not short. I'm just like pretty average. But most of the time I'm surrounded by people that are like my height or maybe shorter. There's like a few people that are like taller than me, but like for the most part, I don't really interact with too many tall people.
Mhm.
So I'm just thinking, nothing about it. And then I go into the club and I see a bunch of 6'4" looking niggas that like look like they're in the NBA. And I'm like,
Oh, so you think the club brings out
I'm
tall
just
people.
looking real short.
Oh.
And so I'm over here like,
Trying to come up on your tippy toes.
I'm not trying to like get taller because I know that me trying to get taller is not gonna make a difference. But like, just like how I feel when like I feel like a normal height, and then I walk into an area where there's a bunch of tall people, like tall people. Then I'm like, damn, I'm really short. And I don't know. It's weird.
Short men need love too.
It don't make me feel bad. It's just like a weird concept of like, damn, like
It's like the clubs have a concentrated number of
big body over here.
Okay.
Like you taking up a lot of space, my boy. Let me climb over your shoulders. Let me see what's up there. Yeah, I don't know, but I think I don't. Do girls have that like do girls have that like reverse thing where like you feel like you're short and then you go into an area and all of a sudden there's a bunch of women that are like a lot shorter. And I think you're pretty short, like average. You're the average height, so it's not like I don't think you might not interact with it as much. But I feel like there's some
like
taller women,
space,
that like think that they're pretty short and then they go into the space with like a lot of shorter women. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I can't think of anything where I'm like, dang, you guys are all short. Like maybe I've had a conversation with like two groups of different people, but I feel like I don't know. It just makes me think of I was an athlete my whole life growing up, so like any athletic space, I'm always like, hey everyone. Not that I was significantly shorter, but everyone was at least had like 1 or 2 inches on me. So, but no, I don't know if there's a space where if I went to like a gymnast meet. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think there's one space where like a bunch of short women hang out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think there's really as much of a stigma on height though for women though either. Well, not as intense of a stigma for height as men.
What do you mean by that?
Or it's just like attraction. Like,
well,
girls,
I feel like
girls, I think
men are like, I want a woman I can pick up and I want her to be small.
Yeah, but most guys on average are taller than women. What I'm saying is,
it's
like
not...
girls like tall guys, but like when you look at one guy that's might be taller, like for example, like me, I'm like 5'10", 5'11", so I'm taller than this girl, but then I'm next to a dude who's 6'3", then it's like immediately like he's tall. So it's like a different kind of like mental reaction to it compared to I think guys, they see a short girl who's like 5'4", and then they see a shorter girl that's like 5'2". I don't think there's as much of a difference in our brains that like look at you and be like, oh, you're so... I kind of find it kind of creepy a little bit if you're super short, but like at the same time, no discrimination, everybody like their own likes, but I just think, I don't know. I think that plays a role into why I think it's like I think that's why like some guys are like hyper aggressive in a club because they're not tall.
Oh yeah, to compensate.
Yeah. So they're over here trying to like showboat, do the most, and also tall people can't really do the most. Actually, now I think about it,
they can't really do the most.
They can't do the most. They got too much body to be doing the most.
Oh, okay.
Imagine them trying to do the Chris Brown dance at 6'4".
Yeah. They need a lot of space.
Everybody need to be wall to wall for him to like do. So okay, maybe I'll give tall people leeway if you just want to like nod your head or something.
Yeah, like, it takes a lot more energy for them too.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to judge y'all so much.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
But I think this is a good segue here.
Yeah, talk about like how to know if
cues.
A guy or a girl likes you. Let's talk about that, huh?
Well, start in the club.
Yeah. How do you know, like, okay, as a man, how do you know if a woman wants you to approach them?
Okay, so one thing about me, I don't really approach strangers. I don't.
I feel like
I don't know. I think to me, it's more so there's too many variables that go into it. One, I don't know if she got a man and her man in the club already, and he just went to the bathroom or went to get a drink. I don't want to deal with that really awkward interaction. Secondly, I don't know what kind of time she's on. Is she one of those stuck up kind of women that like, I don't know, a little disrespectful?
Well, I mean, you could run into someone like that in any space.
No, there's certain things you could do that can kind of like if you could have a friend that knows this person already and it helps.
Oh.
Because you know that they're cool, they're chill.
Oh, but you don't know them.
If you don't know them and you just find them attractive, there's still concerns that maybe they might not be like cool with you at all. They might not like you. They might.
Oh, so you're listening reasons why you don't really approach people.
Yeah. So that's a concern. Also, the type of girls that like, if you want to talk to me, you gotta buy drinks for not only me but my girls too. So then it's like more of an experience. I'm not trying to deal with that. I'm just trying to talk to you specifically. Um, there's just so many like things I'm like but to
but
get to the point, let's say
yeah,
all the things
answer
are
the question.
clear, and
You're not
to
worried about
me it's more
variables.
so it's more so like eye contact, and more than once, and they tend to be around a lot. So if I for some reason they're just around a lot, then I might go over. I'm not going over the first time I make eye contact with you. But if I'm like having fun or whatever, actually the best thing for a woman to do her thing is if like when I'm dancing, because I'll be dancing, if she comes and dances with me.
That's bold. That's bold.
It's bold, but at the same time, it's like a subtle way of like having fun, and then we could kind of like talk.
Hmm.
It's like now I know that you like to dance,
Hmm.
but if you too cool to dance, then you're probably not my type.
Okay, so what I'm hearing is in the club, if you one way you would know that a woman is into you is if she is like looking at you, fluttering her
No, no,
eyes,
don't do the fluttering
smiling.
shit. Cause keep in mind it's dark in there, and I'm probably drunk already, so I don't know you fluttering. I just I see eyeballs. So it's like, and I'm probably not wearing my glasses, so I'm really not like.
Oh my god.
So if I make eye contact with you, look away, doing
Constant. Or
whatever,
like
make contact with you
a few
again.
times.
Also, I'd be moving around the club, so if I see you in different spots all the time, and we still tend to make eye contact, then yeah, I might make my way over.
Mm.
Um,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
even if I still feel like, I don't know, I'm gonna go to the dance floor, have my drink, have fun. You can meet me there.
All hypothetical because you never go out.
I really don't be going out like that. Cold culture for me is fucking awful. So why would I want to go out into that?
He sits at home in his blanket with a TV
Fucking
blaring.
comfy, relaxed after a hard day of work. Thank you very
Oh my
much.
gosh. But as a woman, to know if a guy likes you in a club or is interested in you, obviously if I do drink, obviously the eye contact, if he's returning your eye contact. Um,
Sorry, not to cut you off,
hmm.
but it's actually one thing, and I don't know if it's common though. For me, I've had experiences where a girl has bought me a drink.
Mm.
So
Wow, you just got it like that, huh?
I got that Riz, you know what I'm
Oh my
saying? Whatever they call it nowadays. Yeah, I got that I've had that happen before.
That's nice.
So it's like, oh.
I don't know if I've ever bought a guy a drink. Hmm. Nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, outside of the club, how do you know when a girl likes you? Let's set the scene. Let's say, hmm. If you have one too, go ahead and throw it in there. You are, you know.
I think it's really simple for me. This could go anywhere. If a girls don't initiate a lot.
Mm-mm.
I just put it like that.
It's
Girls don't
scary.
girls don't initiate at all ever. So for me, I'm to myself. I'm like focused on what I got going on with me. I'm not really scouring, looking around to find if I'm gonna find somebody when I was single at least. I'm just gonna do my own thing. So 9 times out of 10, if I think a girl likes me, it's normally the amount of times she tries to talk to me.
Mm.
So she sparks a conversation and she's constantly talking and asking questions. Then okay, I kind of have like an idea. Also, like the way we interact, a lot of smiling, a lot of positive. I don't know. It's just certain things that like I pick up on specifically. I'm like, okay, I think she likes me,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
or is interested at least.
Yeah. Or like I was just thinking like if you don't really know the person very well, if you like follow each other on the gram,
That's happened before, yeah.
or if you like each
They
other's
slid my DMs.
pictures, yeah.
I've had that a few times.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, honestly, most of the times when it just comes down to if I how I know a woman likes me is if they're just more direct with me.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, I'm just gonna assume you don't like me like that, and I'm just gonna
I mean,
keep it pushing.
it's safe to be the default.
Yeah, I
Because
don't. Yeah,
assuming they don't like you.
I don't like assuming stuff because that just creates like really awkward
Yeah, it
situations.
does. I guess also I too when I'm like sure that someone likes me, get a lot of compliments from them. So like they compliment your look or like
Mm.
your accomplishments or your interests and stuff.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, the few people that have slid my DMs, they're raunchy though.
Oh, how?
I can't disclose that information,
Oh, okay.
but they were raunchy.
Oh, that's interesting. How come I've never heard of this?
I don't think you've ever asked. I felt like there was never a time for me to bring that up.
Oh, you thought this was the time to bring it up.
Well, yeah, because we were talking about how do we know this is the perfect time.
Yeah, no, that's fair. No, I'll give you
um,
that one.
yeah. So, how about you?
Hmm.
Like, I feel like it's easier for y'all to figure out if a guy likes you because
Yeah.
y'all are the ones that's just kind of like there, and then the guys that kind of like make their move.
Yeah. Can I say one thing? Also, I feel like nobody has a better like relationship detector than men. Because I feel like
Huh?
yes, because ever since we started dating, I feel like I've had like a number of the Instagram like spams. Like, you know what I mean? Like when a guy is interested in you, he'll follow you on Instagram and then he'll like go through your old photos and like them and to like kind of shoot his shot. You know what I'm talking about? We've talked about this before. I don't know why you're acting brand new.
I'm not trying to act brand new. I'm actually just trying to figure out what the hell you're saying right now.
Like, yeah, when they're just like, oh, I'm interested in this girl. I think she's cute. Like, I definitely, when I've been once single and I think a guy's cute, I'll follow him and go through his photos and just like a bunch, just to be like to get his attention.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I just feel like that's happened quite a bit since we started dating.
That I've done that?
No, other people have done that to me.
So what does that mean though?
That they're like interested.
Oh, that they're interested in you, but
Mhm.
okay, I see what you mean now.
Mhm.
I'm slowly catching on.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like, are you saying this about me? Because like
No.
I don't think I did that.
No.
So
I'm just saying, like, even when we were dating early on, and there were like you had to look for the pictures of you on my Instagram page, so
Yeah.
it wasn't obvious.
Yeah.
I would get like those spam likes from the people. So
oh, yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, I remember you
I
showing me
was
a few
showing you at one
times.
point, and then I
Yeah.
just stopped because it would happen. Not that I'm like drowning in the likes. That's not the situation, but I feel like that happened more when we started dating than any other time in my life period, which I thought was really
I
interesting.
don't get that. I don't get why people do that.
I used to do it. I think it just
Well,
sends.
you wait until someone like you find out they're in a relationship just to
I guess.
shoot a shot.
No,
That's
no,
crazy to
no,
me.
no, no, that's crazy. I didn't
Like,
really
what are you
think
trying to
about
do?
that. No, nothing with that.
I'm not
I'm
saying,
not
I'm not saying you. I'm talking about those people, those kind of people.
Yeah, I guess it makes like I think it's a scarcity mindset. Like once that person's off the market, then it's like, oh, I really wanted that thing.
You're too late. I don't know what to
like
tell you.
Like spam like you, my Instagram is not going to change anything.
What are you doing?
Oh, you know what? I'm leaving him. You spam like my Instagram.
Yeah. What? If you know that they're
concept.
single, they haven't came up with like another person. That's literally the time for you to shoot your shot if you want to shoot your shot. Oh, that reminds me, because we had a conversation a while back about what's it called? How guys can. You remember that video you sent me on Twitter where guys were, it was like New York and this girl's walking, she wasn't saying anything to anybody, and it was a bunch of dudes shooting their shot. And
not even shooting their shot, like harassing her too.
Well, no, that's the issue that I was having in the video, because there were guys that was harassing her.
Most
for
of
sure,
them were.
for sure. But there was a few guys that was like saying things that wasn't like crazy. And I guess for me, my question to you at the time was like, how is a guy supposed to shoot their shot without it being considered harassment?
I feel like that video kind of was just supposed to raise the issue. Like, it is hard to decipher between being harassment or a men genuinely shooting a shot, because it happens so often that men are harassing women. So I just don't think that there would be as much confusion if men were just leaving women alone.
But that's my issue is for a guy, because once again, girls don't shoot their shot. They see an attractive guy and they think that he's cute, but they're not going to do anything. So they're just going to keep it pushing. Guys are predominantly the main ones that have to make the move, or else we lose our opportunity. And I was telling her, it's, if you are casually out somewhere, let's say I'm out in fucking Walgreens and I see this attractive woman.
Yeah, it's not really like, oh, I picked her up in a Walgreens.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy, but like, it's one of those things where it's like, I don't know if I'm going to ever see this person ever again after I leave Walgreens. So this is my only opportunity, far as I know of, to shoot my shot. Mm-hmm. At that point in time, if I come correct, I don't think that would be a harassment. obviously there's people that, depending on what you say, yeah, that's harassing. But like, there was like certain things in the video, like the guy was like, "Hey, beautiful," or whatever. And like, some guys are just a little cheesy, a little corny, but like that's not harassment. But there's some dudes that's like fucking weird.
Yeah, there were some guys that like they would talk to her, she wouldn't respond, and then they'd walk a block or two with her. Like,
Yeah, just like following her the entire way.
You know what? I think to eradicate this harassment issue, we should come up with relationship cards. You see a girl in a Walgreens, every building, every room should have one of these. You see a girl in a Walgreens, and you're like, she's beautiful. You go to the checkout, can I have a relationship card? And then you grab one, you fill out your name, your age, where you live, you know, something interesting.
I would never do
and
that.
And then you go up to the girl and be like, here you go. And then you don't have to say anything. She's like, hi, here you go. She reads it. She looks at you. She thinks you're cute, and everything on the card checks out. Then she goes, I accept. And then boom.
That's no.
You know, so that there's just no harassment.
I feel like that takes away.
Streamlines everything.
I feel like that takes away some of the excitement and romance in it, though. I think sometimes it's like, for example, like some people get in relationships or they meet off of something really stupid, like in the movies where like two people are reaching for the same item. And then they touch, and then like, oh, sorry, and then all of a sudden they make a little joke about it, and then that's how they kind of interact.
See, that doesn't happen anymore.
It doesn't happen, but that's because most of the time it's a really thin line of, well, for one, we don't fucking know each other. Two, people are a little bit more spacious because of COVID. Third, it's just one of those things where it's like, some guys aren't really good at talking to women, so they come off really fucking like awkward or corny, and that turns them off. Or you come off too aggressive, and then there's a whole nother side of it all that we all need to talk about here. If you're not attractive, yeah. If you're not attractive as a guy, you could say something completely like normal and fine, and someone might think that like it's creepy.
The same two people could say the same phrase to the same woman.
But if you're not attractive, it's gonna be creepy.
It's just like,
it's crazy to me.
Yeah, I think but it's also nuts. It's like you gotta be attracted to the person you're with.
I don't think there's anything wrong with having to be attractive, but to deem an action creepy if one person does it versus the other.
Yeah.
It's the
perception is everything.
Yeah.
Like even going back to that video of like the woman in New York, like the way that you perceive a certain phrase going to a person, maybe like that's perfectly fine. That person can receive it as, wow, that's fucking rude.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so, but not to discredit the person, like saying, like not discredit their opinion, like, oh, that's rude. That could have been rude too. That's, yeah.
To each his own, but at the same time.
It's hard to know what that person is. But then at the same time, when you approach a person, it's not right for you, then it's just not right for you, you know? But it is social relationships, all this stuff is just so hard.
Mm-hmm.
I do feel like the internet makes it easier though, because like, I don't know.
It's easier to figure out things without having to actually,
like if you go to their profile, you can see what they're interested in, you know,
what they're interested in, if they're dating anybody, if you find them attractive, like just a whole bunch of stuff, without really having to fully interact with them or even give them any inclination that you even find them attractive back.
I know if I were a guy, I would definitely like do the whole friend thing. Like, oh, I'm interested in your friend. But also, growing up, I was a friend and I hated that.
Oh, no.
So perception again.
I don't like doing that because that creates a weird boundary. You're starting off not honest.
Not honest.
If you find this person attractive and at one point in time you see yourself dating this person, but you tell them, hey, I want to be your friend, it
go through their friend. So you're attracted to Ashley, but she's friends with Bridget. So you go to Bridget and you're like, hey, I'm a friend.
No, don't do that either. Don't do that either. That's terrible.
That's how I would do it.
I would never do that.
So you can get feel for it.
No, because
should I go for it?
That's another thing. Depending on the girl you talk to, that could lead to the bad thing because that friend might be a little hateful.
Oh, if it's not a good friend.
And she could be judgmental. She could say, oh, I don't know, he's not really it. And she could be blocking your blessings as well.
That's a good point.
Just because you're your friend don't mean she don't have any sort of...
Like I was saying, I think we should streamline it with relationship cards.
That's crazy.
That is the end all be all.
I think it would be cute. I think it's cute a little bit, but when you make that like a norm, I think that becomes kind of like, it takes away that
Well, you could.
authentic
Well,
element.
it could be even just like an interest thing. Like, hey, I'm interested in you. You're interested back. Okay, great. Let's meet here.
But that's what the whole point of coming to the person saying, "Hey, I find you cute. I love your style, whatever. I was wondering if you would like to grab coffee." Like something fucking simple as that. If she says, "Sorry, I'm not interested, but thank you for," like some just like a really nice, like kind interaction, that's completely fine. But it could still go wrong because a guy could think a girl's attractive, get the car, go up to the girl with the car with all of his information, and then she says no. That doesn't stop the guy from being a dick towards a girl.
Yeah.
So it's like, might as well just get rid of the car, just try to be authentic and come up with something cool. Do something cool. If you ugly, try to be funny. If you're attractive, you don't really need to be as funny.
You definitely should have a good personality.
If you are funny and you're attractive, that's a dangerous combination.
It is. Yeah, everybody you want.
Pretty much.
All I know is that dating is ghetto, and I never want to do that.
Whoa, dating is ghetto?
Yes.
How's it?
It's just stressful having to be worried about who likes you and who doesn't, and saying the right thing at the right time, and it sucks.
Yeah.
Going on apps, all of it sucks.
I gave up on that shit. Like the whole like trying too hard with conversations. I just say, hey,
Like
you want to
what,
meet for a
naturally?
drink? Yeah, I used to. There's points where I try to be like cool, have a conversation with them, and it sometimes it led to places, sometimes it didn't. Um, but then there was a point in time I was just tired. I just didn't care enough, and I just say, you want to meet here at this time, and
Oh, you'd like try and
normally that
conversate
would,
before?
yeah, just to
Okay.
kind of get to know them, and then I make the move.
Mhm.
But after a certain point, I was just like, I don't care enough. You
See,
want
it
to meet
seems
here?
like-
And then normally it works. It was just,
I guess, yeah. I guess it seems like you could weed out the like flops before you meet up. You know, that saves you $10 on a coffee.
yeah. I don't want to sit here and have a conversation with you for a few days, and then all of a sudden, no, you got a bunch of excuses. But the flip side to that is if I don't get to know you prior to meeting you, and then we meet up and we're complete 180s, then it's really awkward. Really awkward.
Yeah. Also, it's like, I don't know. I guess if it's a public place, it's fine. But like, why do you want to hang out with me so quick? Don't you want to know if I'm like a weirdo or?
Honestly, I'm just like, hey, you bad.
You bad. I'm bad.
You bad. I'm bad.
10:30
Let's
this
try to
way.
figure it out. We gonna figure out something here. If it don't work, it don't work. Cool. I'm out.
Oh
Peace.
my god.
But yeah, and you could tell, like at least in dating apps, you could kind of tell what kind of person they are, just how descriptive they are. Like the
Yeah.
things that you say, I could just tell you're more of a conversationalist. So
Mhm.
it was cool for me to like have a conversation with you. There's some people who I could just tell not so much. So it's just straightforward.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I was thinking about when we met because we met on Hinge, not sponsored, but
What? Why you ruin this for? You need to cut that out.
Why?
Because we got to make our lies. And
Oh,
if they hear
right.
this,
Sorry. We've met. I fell off a cliff.
you got to come with a more realistic one.
We went to
A bar. We met at a bar. I bought her a drink. I said, "Your
Can
fit.
buy
I love
you
your
a
shoes."
drink?
They reminded me of some other kind of shoe that I was talking about. I was drunk at the time, so I can't remember.
Yeah, and then he was like, "Let me buy you a drink," and he's like, "Let me buy you another one." He's like, "Let me buy you a house," and I was like,
That
"Whoa, okay."
I never said that. But anyways, I was like, "Hey, you want to hit the dance floor?" And after that, she started shaking ass. And I was like mesmerized, and I was like, "Wowzers!" So then after that, I was kind of
wow. You're like eyes are popping in your head.
yeah, wow. Yeah, and after that, I was geeked up, and I was like, "Yeah." So then I was like, "Hey, you want to?" I'm trying to like, you know. And she's like, "Not tonight, because I'm with my girls."
What?
But here's my IG. You can follow me on all social media platforms. And I was like, "Oh, she's one of those like Instagram girls."
We gotta figure out the kinks in this this fake way we met. I don't like this one so far. Bar's so boring, cliche.
It is.
We met in Ibiza.
What the fuck is an Ibiza?
Ibiza is a country. I think it's a country.
I've never been out of the country.
We
before.
met at a Giveon concert.
We're gonna have to work on this.
We will have to work at that. Where was I going with that though? Oh, We did talk. We did chat a little bit because you were just saying, "Oh, I like to just meet up." We did chat a little bit before we hung out first. But
That's
I
what I'm saying.
guess.
I could tell from your profile that you were a conversationalist.
Oh,
So
so.
I chatted with you
Oh,
first.
okay.
And then I went, also, the previous person that I had went on a date with was fucking god awful. So I was like, okay, mistake. Let me make sure this person's actually like chill, like a
Oh
good
my
person.
god. Also, the way we like first hung out was kind of weird-ish too because we were talking, and then you bought the tickets for the Giveon concert, which is
Mhm.
over a month away. So then it's like, dude, we just talk for a month
I just
until
felt like
then.
I really felt like it was one of those situations where even if we didn't find each other attractive, it was still going to be a positive experience for us to still go to it. And worst case scenario, I bought the tickets and I could just take whoever I'm dating at the time
Yeah, I
to
was
the
just a
concert.
placeholder.
Yeah.
It didn't really matter who we went
So
with.
either way, either we were friends and we're going to go as friends, or we're going to go out together as a couple, or I was going to find somebody else. Either way, I had a plan.
Right, right.
But
So,
for like a romantic sense, I just knew she was the one, and I didn't need to think about it. You know? Yeah,
period,
yeah, yeah,
period.
yeah, yeah.
But then, yeah, so we ended up like our first date. I was like, oh, let's hang out. I guess when we first bought the tickets, I was just thinking like, are we gonna hang out before then? So I wanted to make sure we like hung out and like actually liked each other. And one date turned to two, and then three, and yeah, our first day ended up being at the freaking Giveon concert, which is so cool. And I lost my mind.
Mm-hmm.
It was such a good time. Anyways, I love Giveon.
Okay, relax.
The next topic is yours.
Is it?
Yeah, 4.
Okay. So, with all that being said, what do you guys think a vacation looks like to you?
Luxury, money spent, outfits, hair, makeup, nails, plane, out of the country. If I had the funds for that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay. Do you want to answer the question? Do you want me to answer?
Well, it's more so we had a conversation with our friend Zoe. Hey Zoe.
Hey,
And she was discussing how when she goes out of town or when she like considering a vacation, it's normally something like an event, like for work or school or something. It's not like it's somewhat of a vacation, but you really kind of just like
it's like you have to be
you're
there.
there for something. You're not really there to relax or unwind. You're just there for something specific.
Yeah, you have to be there as opposed to you wanting to be there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess my question to y'all and to you, but what does vacation look like to you?
Vacation
Yeah.
looks like
Like,
relaxing.
does it have to be pre-planned? And I mean, obviously there has to be some level of planning in it.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just go anywhere without planning. But like,
I guess it's what you got to look at your intent for the trip. Do you want to just get away and relax, or do you want to get away and do a bunch of stuff?
yeah.
I know in years past when I go on vacation, like when I would go with my family, I want to do everything under the sun. When I was young and I had energy, like my parents didn't. So like I get that. I get the want to travel and like relax, or you can do like a staycation in your town, just like go to a hotel. But I think it depends on the intent. If I like when you finally leave the country for the first time, we're gonna be doing stuff. We're not leaving the country to just relax. I'll give you some days to relax, sure. The day we get there.
I was gonna say you gotta give me some days to like unwind. I would like if we started the days doing a bunch of stuff and then ended the last couple of days just relaxing.
Last couple of days or the end of the day.
Well, it depends. It depends on how long we're there for. But like, let's say we're there for 3 days. We could do stuff the first 2 days, and then the last day we just find a place to like relax.
Oh, sure.
Like if we're by a beach, just chill out on the beach, have mimosas or some shit, and just chill out for most of the day because I know it's gonna be a lot of work packing, traveling back. It's gonna be exhausting again. So it's like I want to have a period of just relaxing myself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
it should be both. Yeah. Or like spreading out all the things you want to do across different days, not doing too many. I get a little ambitious. I keep thinking I could do everything all one day if we're just diligent about time management. But
I don't like if I'm going to be going on vacation, I don't like to feel stressed about being here and
Yeah.
here on time. I just want to kind of go with the wind and just
Hmm.
kind of
You
enjoy
don't want to come
whatever.
back from you don't want to come back from a vacation
Stressed,
exhausted.
yeah. Like I
Yeah.
just left work.
Yeah. So yeah, I definitely take it easy. Yeah, it's like it's not like you can't go back again. Do other stuff that you
Oh
can do.
God.
What was the prompt again? I kind of forgot it.
What was the problem? Like,
Yeah,
what does
the
a vacation
question.
look like to you?
Okay. Yeah.
Or
It really just depends. I could try if it were up to me, I think I'd try and do everything under the sun. But as I'm getting older, I'm slowing down a little bit. I do understand the importance of rest. So
I'm slow. I've been slow. So, I normally just kind of like go with the flow, see what's there. Um,
it's important to do things that you can't do anywhere else there. Like try the food or
yeah.
like
It's one of those things where I don't like to plan too hard because I feel like a lot of the good stuff is unplanned.
oh yeah.
Um, even like for example, like people always talk about like, oh, when we go to Paris, I want to go visit the Eiffel Tower. Like they talk about the main things, but sometimes when you go to those places, that main thing, that tourist attraction, isn't really all that.
Yeah, you get
And
there
that
and
really
it's
cool thing is actually like a small shop that you randomly like walked past, or like some random event that you had no plans for, and you just decided on the whim to go to it.
yeah. And it turns out to be everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that's kind of where like my brain is when it comes down to vacations. It's just like chill. We could decide to go to this thing if we want to, but if not, we have the rest of the day to do whatever.
Hmm.
So
Yeah. I'm excited for your first time out of the country. I think
me
it'll be really
too.
good.
My God, I'm not. I'm a little concerned about like travel sickness.
Oh, what do you mean by sickness?
Don't people get like sick?
I don't know
People
what
don't
you
get
mean.
like like sicknesses from like not like super sick, but like just like a low level like oh maybe it depends on what country you're leaving, but
It really
like the food that you
depends.
might eat there, your body's probably not used to it, so
Oh,
you get like
sure. You
sick
got a sensitive
from.
belly.
Okay,
Yeah, I guess it depends. Like certain countries, you can't drink their water. You drink out of like the plastic bags
that's
or
crazy.
yeah,
What
like if
country is that?
like Nigeria, you can't drink the water. It's like Americans, the water we drink, we're not used to it, so you'll for sure get sick if you drink the water in
Oh, damn,
Nigeria.
that's crazy.
So you got to drink out of yeah, specific places. Or like I'm thinking Nigeria again. You got to take your malaria pills before you go, otherwise you're gonna get malaria if you get bit by a mosquito. So it just depends. I can see like Europeans or like pretty much any other country getting sick coming here, eating our food with how processed it is.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but also, I think a lot of it just boils down to sleep. If you don't get enough sleep, you're more likely to get sick.
I love my sleep.
I don't think I have an issue getting enough sleep either. So, yeah. So it really just depends. I think, if anything, for you, I think you do better with food overseas. Their food's way less processed.
Mm.
So I think you do better with that. I know people who like travel, they'll go, not, I know people I've seen like TikToks, reviews and stuff, they'll go to Europe and they'll eat more than they usually do and they end up losing weight because their food is just, the quality is better.
Mm.
So,
I don't need to lose weight. If anything, I probably need to gain some, but
but I don't think that their food will upset you.
I
And
hope
then
not.
upset your little tummy.
Don't call it little.
your,
It's not little.
your
It's
tummy?
masculine. It's man. It's a
It's
man to me.
it. Oh. Okay. Yeah, no, I don't know. I know I got sick on a plane on the way to Nigeria. Their food was nasty, and I was like, they tried to give us like Nigerian food, and I was throwing up in the bathroom on a plane. That was
Yeah, I'm a
miserable.
little. Probably avoid plain food.
Have
I
you had
just
like a full meal on a plane before?
never.
Okay.
I don't think I ever will either. I think I'll.
Yeah,
I'm
you're gonna be
afraid.
hungry on those long flights, the 10 hour, 11. Yeah, you'll be
You know how
hungry.
much I don't eat though.
The
If I get just if
you
I
always
just
get
have
bread
like a
and
snack,
butter
if I got like a little snacky snack with me,
for 10
trail mix.
hours. Yikes. You really should eat the plain food. It's not like it's gonna kill you, it's just that one time. I've had plain food a number of other times and it's
What kind of
fine.
plain food do they have? Like if it's pizza, okay, I might.
No, not pizza. They give you like chicken and rice or chicken and mashed potatoes and it just
So if
depends
they
like
can do that, why can't they give me pizza?
because it's not how that works. They're like prepackaged meals. I'm not like opening open in the back and like what?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they need to
some
put that in.
people
They
are
need to put that in the
so
plane.
oh my
Put a
gosh.
little oven in there. You know what I'm saying? A little air fryer in there. Air fryer don't take up a lot of space.
Oh my
You know what I'm
gosh.
saying?
You are not the priority. I promise you that.
Shit, I'll make it a priority.
Ugh.
Let them know I'll bring an air fryer for them.
Oh my
Hey,
god.
let's put this in the back.
Go ahead and just
Put my little slice in
yeah,
there.
because there's so much room.
I don't know. It
There
might be.
isn't.
You never know.
I do know.
They
I've
can make
been on a
space.
plane.
They can make space.
No.
You don't know what's back there. You're going in the cockpit.
You sound like a cockpit. It's in
Whatever.
the back.
Whatever it
You
is.
sound like an entitled American is what you sound like.
I'm not entitled. I'm just trying to give y'all ideas.
I don't think they're going to take
Trying to
any of
give y'all
those.
ideas.
I'm a person who's been on a plane less than 5 times.
You know, I've learned.
Cleared.
I've learned.
Next.
Hold on. I've learned that a lot of inventions come from Dayton, Ohio.
Oh, really?
The Wright brothers, who created a plane,
Yeah.
were from Dayton, Ohio.
Really?
Yes. The guy who created the cash register, I believe, he's from Dayton, Ohio as well.
Wow.
But back to the Wright brothers. I am from Dayton, Ohio as well. So this probably kind of
more so born.
I was born, but like it's in my blood, you know. My family's from there. So it's like one of those things was probably linked some way, somehow. Which is why I'm kind of giving the plain people ideas.
Oh,
like it's all originated from Dayton, Ohio. So why not take it from a man who's
the motherland?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm so sorry for disregarding
I'm
all
just
your
saying,
ideas.
man. Like,
No, you
come on, man.
are a genius.
Yeah, you
What
know,
was I talking about?
the people that created a plane, people were talking about like, what are you planning on doing? Like, that's not gonna work.
Right.
And guess what?
It works.
Now there's Boeing 747s.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to change the game and add air fryers to the planes. Wow. And you shooting down
I'm so sorry. My small-minded.
Yeah.
You didn't.
You gotta work on that, man.
I will.
Okay.
I promise you I will.
Anyways. Delta, add some air fryers, please.
Not sponsored.
No, sponsor me. Sponsor me.
Not sponsored. # yet.
Yeah.
You know what I think what's it's time for?
What?
Question of the day.
You know, any more questions?
I do, but I feel like we're pushing.
What's the next question? What was that? I feel like this.
The last one was about the suspend. You can save that for another time.
Also bad. Okay. Yeah, we can do that.
Question of the day. Whoa.
Question of the day.
Yeah. Whoa.
Would you rather have a rewind button or a pause button in your life?
Oh, that's a good question. Rewind.
Why?
Because there's so much stuff that I've done that I regret that's so embarrassing and cringy. Because pausing, you just get a chance to stop and you get to stop and think and how you're gonna respond. Oh, that's a good question, actually. Rewind. Because then you get to do the situation, see the response, and be like, yeah. Because when you pause, you only get one chance to pause, think about it, and respond, and you may get the outcome you don't want, you desire. So you can rewind and do it. I'm definitely sticking to rewind. Oh yeah, I'm a rewind button girly.
Let's see what I'm thinking of. When I think of pause, I'm thinking of like for example, sleeping. Can I pause time?
But does that mean you get more sleep? That doesn't mean you get more sleep.
Why not?
Because it's paused. It's just like, okay, there's a break in the...
I can pause time and sleep more. And then unpause time.
Okay, fine.
I could get more rest. Or I don't know what all I could do paused. I feel like I would like pause more than I would like rewind. I feel like rewind's good if you're like one of those people that's like really awkward and you say like the wrong thing. But if you are proactive with pausing, then you won't even get in that situation of having to rewind. You can just pause it.
Give me an example, huh?
If like someone says something and you're not 100% sure how to respond, I can just pause it and give myself some time to think about it.
Yeah, but then you could
Or if I'm talking to a girl and I'm not for sure if she likes me or not, I can pause and like analyze her body language.
It still doesn't give you the opportunity. Like you could still choose the wrong response. Doesn't guarantee.
You say the same thing. You could do the same thing with rewinding.
So you say you talk to a guy and he's like, "Okay, question: do you like pineapple on pizza?" And you say, "Yeah," and he goes, "Ick," and walks away. You can rewind and be like, and he's like, "Do you like pineapple on pizza?" And I'm like, "No," and it goes, "Great, we're married."
Why would you lie though? That's not the person for you.
Oh my gosh. I'm giving you an example. Let's not get stuck on the example. All right.
I'm just saying, man.
Rewind
I think
all the way.
I'll put it like this: if I feel like I can't rewinding to me, I want to be able to react the way I want to react. If I react to something and I say it and they respond badly, then
They're not the person for
it's
you.
just not the person, or it's
For
not the
sure.
interaction I want to have with this person. Pausing it to me gives me more of an opportunity to think about how, like, my authentic answer versus rewinding and coming in with a different answer that isn't really authentic.
Well,
to me.
okay. It doesn't have to be like only in relationships too. Like
No, I'm not just saying only relationships.
I'm a server in a restaurant and I'm bringing this table their food and I drop everything. I would love to be able to rewind and go back to the situation and carry less things and drop everything.
Could I? Oh, I guess that's nice. Yeah.
I win.
I was going to say, like, I could just pause. I could pause. Couldn't I pause like mid fault, like
and do what?
recorrect everything and put it on the thing?
I feel like you're getting a little too creative with this pause.
I'm just saying, hey, they weren't descriptive with
Oh, you didn't come up with this. You Googled it.
Yeah.
Wow.
You think all of my creation has to come off the dome? Part of the creation is also finding the right. You know, when good collaborators work together, they create magic. If it's just one person, you know, sometimes you can't get that magic.
Man, whatever.
I come with the next one.
Okay, it's probably not gonna be good though.
See, that's hate. This is the thing. She don't support me in anything.
Oh, anything.
Right. This is why I have to bully her.
Remember when you came to me and you were like, "Oh, I want to start a podcast," and I was like, "Yeah." What are we doing right now, huh? Supporting you. You're just ungrateful. Anyways, that's all we have for today.
It's crazy.
But your final answer is pause.
I think so. Okay. I think I want to do pause.
Mine's rewind. Oh yeah.
Cause like, can I pause time and then just leave the situation, and then
I don't think.
And then it's just gone. I'm just gone.
Can,
like
but,
looking around like.
But you were there. They're gonna remember that you were there a second ago.
I don't know. I might be leaning towards a rewind.
Yeah, because it's the good side. We got cookies.
Yeah, I'm gonna rewind because I'm also thinking about car wrecks.
Yeah.
I'm driving somewhere and someone fucks me up. Like that time I got in that car wreck. If I rewind it and I knew that the guy was going to come, I would have just took the long way.
Yeah. Let me know I've never gotten to a car wreck.
I wonder if that's a butterfly effect though.
Oh, if someone else would have got hit or something else bad would have happened to you.
If something else would have happened, yeah. Of course.
Who knows? They haven't invented time travel yet, so.
Yeah, I could think about that. Yeah. If you do rewind, is there a butterfly effect? Comment below. Otherwise, I hope you enjoy this episode of The Lounge. And
thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching.
We had a great time today. Make sure you
like, subscribe,
click the link,
hit the link. It should be like wherever.
Oh
and yeah, see you next episode.
Yeah, bye.
Peace out.
A-Town. Doop, doop. If you're gonna keep saying A-Town, I'm gonna keep saying that.
I said peace out.
Peace out, and then I said A-Town.
You say you don't have to say A-Town.
Doop, 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 doop.